It's like a skating area. Oh! Wow! These flips! Ladies and gentlemen, these flips! Welcome everybody, I'm Papa Snusi and it's another beautiful day in Satisfactory. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Last episode we built our central storage facility here. Woo! We fly in, we have all the fuel, we have the turbo motors, batteries and so on, even supercomputers. Perfect, perfect. Well, we turned all this madness into one location, and that is about here, and I'm pretty happy we did that. So we have now all the materials available in our base, in our big base. And this tiny thingy over there, you can barely see it, that can finally go. So happy, so happy. Now, before we can progress and continue in our base, we need some walls around this place there, around this newly put down platform. It's just floating around and I don't like that. So let me quickly build these walls and I catch you there. Et voila! Here we have it. And I must say, ladies and gentlemen, my base is going to be really huge already. But we have to break up the pattern a little bit. So what I did, when we walk out our center storage facility, we have a nice beautiful balcony where we can overwatch the scenery, and it's looking breathtaking if you ask me. But cool stuff, I went a little bit off. I'm really into designing in this episode. So on each side here, if we walk up to the balcony, we have some garages. I mean, just some vehicles. They have not really a use, but I don't know, I like them. Did put the hub here because of spawning reasons, but yeah, that's the balcony on this side. We have a balcony on this side, we have a balcony on this side, and behind there we have a balcony as well. Because we need all these balconies. I mean, in times of the coronavirus, you cannot really go somewhere on vacation, so we do our vacation on the balcony, right? Right. Okay, now before we dismantle our starter base Mark II over there where the space elevator is, let's have some fun. Ooh, I did build something, and you can already see all these golf carts on. Ooh, what is that? What is that? I have to show you this from a little bit higher. Uh-oh, that's a little golf cart course. So before we get to work, let's have some fun, ladies and gentlemen. Which one should I take? This one. What? They have an inventory? Oh, I didn't know that. Open work craft bench. What? Okay. Golf cart inventory. You can have some concrete. Cool stuff. Okay, have some fun. Let's go. Ooh, can we make that turn here? Yeah. Oh, I flipped. No, I flipped. Come on, stand up. Stand up. Like a champion. Okay, you don't. Then I have to manually put you up. Ooh. Let's go over these bumps here. Wee. And up this curve. And can we make this curve? Yes, totally we can. Up this bump! Oh, it's like a skating area. Oh! Wow! These flips! Ladies and gentlemen, these flips! So, in the future, we can bring in some friends and drive around in this golf cart here and have a little bit of fun. I mean, that's all about it in the gaming section, right? Have some fun. And now I'm stuck. What? Come on. Uh-oh. Oh, this golf cart is stuck. Okay. Good job, good job. Why I'm flying? Why the heck I'm flying? Pick it up. Do it again here. And go for another try. Let's make a jump here. Woohoo! Oh, almost landed on that thing. And left. Swooped it again. Well. Funny little carts. The golf carts. Funny little carts is golf carts. Let's park them up and go to work, I guess. Flipped it again. What the hell? Okay, you can stay here. So cool, so cool. Okay, my friends, time to dismantle all of this over there. Are you in? Yes. Now, before we're gonna dismantle this whole starter base thingy, it's kind of sad we have to destroy all this, but it saves frames, so we do it anyways. We have to get some items into safety before I delete all that. And by the way, I'm not gonna delete everything like this. Oh, there goes the golf cart. No. I set up some stuff. There are awesome zincs, 3 of a kind over there. And on this row here down, we have 4. That's a special purpose. I'll show you in a minute. Did I show you that we have absolutely everything unlocked now with the hard drives? That is the last alternate recipe, and ooh, how cool of a feeling is that? Last alternate recipe is done. Perfect. I have a hard drive left. What if we... Okay, we have to test this. We have to test this. I want to see what's coming here. So I have to get some items into safety. We have 10 more hard drives here, and this chunk a little bit. Then I have my utility stuff over here and whatnot, some color cartridge and whatnot, and in these bins I think there is some stuff as well. Yeah, so I'm gonna skip that for you and bring that stuff to safety. And before we get to that, we have this whole bins full of items. They're all full of freaking motors, 2 industrial storage containers full of steel beams and so on. So I'm not gonna delete all that, we all gonna sync that, and that's what I prepared here. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Ooh. Give me those tickets. Give me those tickets. Yes, baby. How is it gonna wrap up? Okay, I make a guess here. Where do we go with the tickets when you have dismantled all this starter base stuff? With all the full containers, keep in mind, we have there. I take a guess and say around 40, maybe 45, something like that. Look at that, it ramps up. 9,000 per minute. Ooh. 650 per minute. Whoa. Cool. Okay, I try a new thingy of recording. So I log into my Steam account and my Epic as well, and try to record from one side and dismantle on the other account. So I hope it all works out, and it's gonna be a little time lapse, and I hope you enjoy. And there we have it. All gone, all deleted, clean as it was before. Nice. Well, there's 2 sides. One side, I deleted all this stuff, 3 or 4 episodes worth of my playthrough. It's gone, it's just gone. On the other side, we have resource patches all over the place we can use now. And we have a lot of more tickets and some more space. We don't even really need space, so... But yeah. What's going on here? Not finished yet. There's still some items in here as well and here as well. But we're gonna take a guess. Take a look now. So what did I say? 40? 45? Just 36? What? Okay. I was a little bit off there, but hey, you know, that's life. Look how empty it is. Oh, so sad. Nah, let's move on. Ooh, forgot to dismantle a miner there and the power pole. Uh-oh, never mind. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, to the main part of the video. Let's do base design. Ooh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be cool. Now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 stories of exact the same pattern here. Now this I wanna change. I want to change that, and I want to have this floor where all the storage bins are now, our utility floor. I want to have it a little bit open, but yeah, we have to build on top as well. So we keep it a little bit open, and I think I'm gonna go smaller with my base now. So we can go high as freaking high we want, but it's gonna be smaller a little bit, and yeah, I'm not really sure. It's really like that. On one side, I don't want to continue this pattern I have used for 4 stories, but we have these item elevators here and in each corner there, and they have to go there. There's no way I'm gonna flip them over and in somehow, so they have to stay. And how are we gonna do that? You know what? What I usually do in such a situation, I just begin building, and that's exactly how we're gonna do this. Okay, now let's go out of picture mode, take some foundations, then maybe we do something like that. Here there is these 2 pillars are there, they're next to. Maybe we can do something like this is a ramp, and then we take the double ramp thingy. Ooh, shiny. And do it like that. Maybe like so. That goes in. Then we have to take that on the next pillar thingy that is here. Easy to remember with these yellow foundations there. Then again some double ramps, like a saw. It's off one, but not that big of a problem. It's just for testing stuff. Maybe look to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6, and we have one further than that. Not that a problem. Yeah, that's something. How far do we go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 6 is not that bad. Then we take this one. When we look from down below, how's that looking? Yeah, not that bad. I think that's a pretty good height for standing on this floor. And I think I'm gonna leave this kind of stuff open, so it comes a little bit of light in from the sun. Then on this section of the base we have to keep it clear because the elevator is going up for the items. And then we continue this on this side until the item elevator. And yeah, I think that's a start. You know what? I'm gonna make a cut here. I'm gonna make something cool. I take time for me to build this. I'm gonna think about the design, and I wanna really make that very, very cool. So I'm gonna make a little cut. Catch you in a minute. Okay, I have done some stuff. Do we follow that train into the newly base? Come on, go faster, little choo-choo. There we have it. Ooh. It's not finished. It's not finished yet, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. It's a start. It's a pretty good start, I think. So my items elevator goes in between these newly pillars there, and I think these thingies are supposed to hold the new floors. So the height of these thingies is exactly how the height of the tallest building is. There is a refinery, sorry, and you can see the chimney reaches almost to the next floor there. So if we build a foundation like so into here, and then we select the chimney again, you can see there. It fits, it totally fits, and that's the tallest building you can build. Well, except the nuclear reactors, of course, but yeah. I'm not gonna place nuclear reactors in my base here. That's for sure, that's for sure. Now, I did not do the floors yet, and I just built the pillars and these ramps just here. Now the question is, how do we continue? How do we continue? I think I'm gonna make the floor here now to refill the other ramps on these two sides there, and maybe do the next floor and the floor on top, and then we're gonna look how it looks. We're gonna look how it looks. That's my plan for now, and then we can continue. Then we can go with a little bit more of design stuff, but we have to fill in these thingies first. So let me do that. It's gonna be another cut. Catch you in a minute. And I'm back. So I built some floors. I did build some foundations to hold this all together, and I went for a little design something, and there we have it. I'm not really sure about the red. I don't know if I like that too much, to be honest. It is kinda overkill from the color department side of things, but I want to break up the pattern a little bit with my yellowish. I mean, if I paint these walls all yellow, it gets too yellow. It gets too bright. I did try that. It gets too bright, so yeah, not really sure right now. If we take a look from down below, it definitely breaks the theme of my base. From down below, it looks not that bad, the red thingies, but yeah. I'm gonna think of that in the future. Hello, train. And this is how it looks from inside here. And I went with this hypertubes. It's just for the designing purposes. They have not really a use yet. We can make a use later on, maybe. But look at that, they go right through each other and it makes a little cross there. Funny, just funny. So did some X's here with hypertubes. It is a little design, but yeah. That's how it looks from inside here, and we have all this space to build the next machines on, to get to the next depths. But something is missing. Something is missing. I'm not quite sure what. So let me build another stuffs, and I catch you in a minute. And here we are, my Satisfactory friends. And you can see I changed my mind. I didn't came along with the red, so I used the blue for the strapping ons or whatever around the perimeter here, around the floors. And ooh, baby, this blue is a little bit bright as well, but it matches with the blue with the foundations here, and I think it's alright. Otherwise, I highly recommend suggesting me some kind of color for these things. Whatever you choose in the comments down below, I will do it. I promise, I will do it. Okay, that thing out of the way, I did something more, and that is, can you remember these towers here? They had some more pillars from these thingies on each side, 2 of them, the middle was 1, but on each outside thingy it was 2. So I removed 1 on each corner, or 2 on each corner, so to say. So less is more. Yeah, less is more. Sometimes in life, guys, remember that less is sometimes more. And on the other side as well. So it looks a little bit slimmer than before, and I think that is perfect. Perfect. So we can see the belts go up and down in there in the future, of course. Now when we go inside here, that's how it looks from the inside, and this here is exactly the middle. Now you have to imagine all these machines on this floor here, and then we just can go outside, have a look-sees and whatnot. And if we don't go outside, we can see outside. There's some mountains around, but yo, it is what it is. Of course, I have to fill in the other 3 walls, but that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. So what I did here, quickly to show, there's some window walls in between, exactly in the middle, between the pillars, and then we have these middle pillars kinda sneaked on the edges. And the way how that works, guys, is you can only place these things in the middle of a foundation, right? You have then to use the area actions mod, select the building, right? So then copy and paste one building, and then you can see the arrows here, the red one and the green one. And if you want to put them thingy on the foundation edge there, you have to put them with the copy and paste tool, 4 in this direction and 4 in this direction. Preview, and as you can see, exactly in the edges of each foundation here. Then press OK, clear that stuff, dismantle that, and there we have a middle pillar exactly on the edges of 4 foundations. That's how it goes here. Oh, yeah, what a little bit of work, but I think it's worth it. It's totally worth it. Now, before this episode comes too long, what do you think about my base design? We did break up the pattern after 4 floors, and we continue with this pattern on top of here. It's a little bit smaller, and if we continue further, there's gonna be smaller as well. So it's really like a tower, and a tower usually have to go smaller on the top. And one thing I can show you, we reached the fog level. Ooh, we now so close to the fog level, and that's how high we are right now. Of course, I could turn off the fog, but it's looking cool. And if we continue more, there's gonna be even more fog. And nothing to see here. We reached that point at some point. We reached that height at some point, I promise. Now, one last thing I need your opinion about, and that is, well, we don't have the space elevator built yet. Or not yet, we don't need him anymore, right? So my question to you guys is, do we place them in the freaking middle of my base? I mean, I can easily dig a hole, a glory hole through all the floors there, that's not a problem. Do we fit the space elevator into here, right behind my storage area? Or do we not? That's the question you have to answer me. Would it look cool? I guess it would look very, very cool if the space elevator comes through all my floors. But on the other side, we don't really need them anymore, and I have unlocked all tiers. So let me know in the comments down below. Whatever gets the most voted comment, I will do that. Of course, it would restrict some buildings on options on the next floors, but I don't care. We can work around that. No problem at all. Let me know in the comments down below. Now, before I say goodbye, I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you guys because we reached 300 subscribers. I'm very happy. I'm so happy about that. It is so freaking cool. I totally love it. I totally love you guys, and it's driving me to continue recording videos. Of course it does. And I have so much fun doing it. So thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. Love you. Okay, have you enjoyed this episode? Leave me a like, a comment, a nice comment down below. Consider subscribing if you are no subscriber yet, because you don't want to miss next episode. This base is gonna be huge. That's what she said. On this note, as always, thank you very much for watching. Catch you next time. Bye bye.